Here's Young. Pass to O'Neal. Five on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Outside Monk. And it's all from three-point range.
It's fun to see Malik Monk continue to gain confidence, grow his presence out on the floor, and expand his potential to impact the game.
Here's O'Neal. And there's the 3-second violation.
Home team ball.
Outside Monk. Pass to Cousins. And Davis with the block.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Anthony Davis.
Malik Monk really has risen to the occasion when given the chance here, Richard.
Well, and that's the thing. He is seeing bigger opportunities and taking them. If a coach hands you more minutes, you have to prove that you're worth it. And Monk has done just that, capitalizing on his touches.
Down low. An easy two on the layup.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Pass to Young. Off the left rim and out. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jacks up a three. Marion misses. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to...
Chicago to start out. Here's Irving. Embiid in the corner. Wallace trying to break free. Embiid, no good. Pass to Young. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Petrovic. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Chicago. Outside Crowder. Good defensive work there by Young. Down low, Davis. Some solid defense from Ingram. Chicago with the ball. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
The ball goes to the away team.
And here's Young. Here's O'Neal. Here's Davis. Buries it down low.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there. Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside for Davis. And he banks in the lane.
Timeout.
And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
With just how long AD is, he can take hits and still get to the bucket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play.
First team foul.
Clarkson no good on the free throw. You know, because of his scoring prowess, Jordan Clarkson has earned the name Flamethrower. He is something else, isn't he, Doris, coming off the bench?
He is, Kevin. That is an appropriate and fitting nickname because this guy can get hot in a hurry. And what a luxury to have somebody as consistently productive like Jordan Clarkson come off your bench. That's fabulous.
Both free throws good. From McGee. 1:10 left in the first. Now here's Lowry. Clarkson outside. And Boozer with the block. And here's the break. The shot's good from Robertson.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Now here's Boozer. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Brown outside. Pass to McGee. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
With the score,
And still a close
your
game.
home team, 15. The visiting team, 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
And
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
To the wing right side. Here's McGee. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Crowder. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Pass to O'Neal. Now McGee. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Irving surveying the floor. And here is Wallace. Another shot. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Tries yet again. Crowder with the steal. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside Irving. Ingram up top. Pass to Crowder. Young with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from McGee.
At the line to be waiting.
Both free throws good from McGee. Chicago calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
That was your new dance team. Make some noise.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Chicago. Pass to Crowder. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Crowder's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
McGee's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 42 left here in the second. Davis with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Outside for Davis. And just miss after miss right now. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. Count that one. Sabonis has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. On the wing, Barnes. Davis inside. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Clarkson with the drive. Good D by Barnes. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Out to Brooks. And again, Chicago. No good. That's tipped. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now Young. No points in the game yet for him. Left side, Davis. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Chicago leading by 6. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
That's his first.
And to the line goes Davis. So long and talented. Most years he's top 10 in free throw attempts.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Give a big round of applause.
And so the timeout here by Steve Nash. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
It's stolen by Davis. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And so the timeout here by Steve Nash.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Chicago. 11-point game. Lots of room. Pass to Crowder. Back to Irving. Wallace outside. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a man.
And so the timeout here by Steve Nash.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
That free throw, no good.
Your dad's team.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Young, right side. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And Crowder brings it in.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And Boozer throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
The 19-foot shot. Again, Chicago.
I think Crowder has shown an ability to get himself going. He's creative at finding different ways to score.
Drives to the hoop. It's tipped.
Out of bounds.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And they're able to recover. And they get it back. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's Chicago now. Now here's Boozer. To the paint. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Ingram. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter. To score from there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. In Chicago, they lead by 18. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Chicago leading by 18. Crowder from outside. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Here's Brown. The shot from the low post is good. Brown's got his first points in this one.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And it's good, 2 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
And Boozer gets it to go.
Assisted.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Poked away. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Davis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Ingram. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Well, when he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up. All that athleticism, boy, can he elevate.
Look at Jay Crowder. He's really been playing well.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. We've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Away team ball.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Young with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Young. For the three. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
And the man
foul.
who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
Shooting for your
He's
home
in
team.
plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And it's sent back by Wallace. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Lowry. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Davis. The second chance effort. Rejected by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Chicago has possession. Pass to O'Neal. Left side, Davis. Chicago grabs the miss. It's stolen by Davis. And it's in there.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Away team foul. Trae Young. That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
Second team foul. At the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. 9 times out of 10, Dirk's going to drain it.
And so the time out here by Steve Nash.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time. Substitution on the court.
Davis down low. Doesn't go for him.
Away
And in
team
Chicago the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
That's his first personal
That's his
foul.
first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for your
He doesn't get the second one. Right wing. Pass to Davis. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Davis at the elbow. The shot will not fall. Some solid D from Nowitzki. And that's an intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
15 foul. At the line.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them. Knocked loose. Nowitzki with the steal.
Away team foul. That's his first.
And the first one at the line is good.
The team is in the penalty.
Nowitzki hits them both. Here's Barnes. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. And it's going to be Salt Lake City off the tip. To the middle. Harden outside. And so it looks like Salt Lake City will retain possession here.
Away team ball.
That's a 2 from Barnes.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now here's Shaq. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. James left side. Bryant with the bounce pass. Morant outside.
Away team foul. Still Wennington. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And the basket by Collison.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Shooting for your home.
No good on the second free throw. And it's Barnes with the ball for Salt Lake City. It's a three-point game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
Salt Lake City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for your away team.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And it's Athens to start out. Smith outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Seeing Smith there pulling up from deep. His three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Pass to Ayton. Now Vanderbilt. Fall with the rebound.